Hello everybody, Terry back again with another video. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what a match we just saw. Oh my dear God, what a thrilling, what a drama, what a epic three-set match we just saw between Dominic Thiem versus Novak Djokovic. Oh my dear God, this was just as close as I thought before this match when I did my preview yesterday, and when I said I give Dominic Thiem 51% chances of winning and Djokovic 49% chances of winning, because I knew that this match could have gone either way. I knew that this match will be close. Of course it will be close when the world number one faces the world number three. And if you look at the past history, in the past, their matches have been really close. The latest one was in that Australian Open final earlier this year, where Djokovic prevailed in 5 sets. And I got a deja vu in this match. I really got a deja vu from last year in the round robin stage, when Djokovic also was up in the lead in that 3rd set tiebreak. I don't remember exactly which kind of lead he had, but I know that he was up in the lead, but not that kind of lead like he had today. He was 4-love up in that 3rd set tiebreak. And Dominic Thiem, he wins 6 straight sets. I'm sorry, 6 straight points. 6 straight points against one of the greatest tiebreakers in the world, even one of the greatest tiebreakers of all time, of course, together with Federer, who is also a very good tiebreaker when it comes to all time. But at the current moment, Djokovic is probably the best tiebreak player we have in the world, together, of course, with the player who just defeated him, Dominic Thiem. 2 tiebreaks beasts. They went toe-to-toe against each other. The first tiebreak, Novak won 10-8, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Even though the Dominic, he had 4 match points in that 2nd set tiebreak. 2 in his own serve and 2 in Novak's serve. In Novak's serve, he couldn't do that crazy much. But in his own serve, he choked. He choked where he did that double fault. And he himself admitted that after the match. He said, I was so tight. I thought that after winning my first Grand Slam title, I will be more relaxed. But that was not the case. And who, after wasting and after not converting in 4 match points, to be that mentally strong and to not disappear like he didn't do in the 3rd set, and to come and then to also be down 0-4 in the 3rd set tiebreak, and to come back against Novak Djokovic. It is not any regular dude he was coming back for. It was against Novak Djokovic, the world number one, the tiebreak beast himself, Novak Djokovic, who doesn't lose that many tiebreaks. But Dominic, he won 6 straight points, and that 6-4 point with that cross-court backhand. My God, what a kind of a cross-court backhand. What are I have saying in this couple of days, weeks, months, year, you name it, when the people on the comment section have asked me, why do you think Dominic is so good at tiebreaks? Because he's the bravest. He is the bravest. I even got a question a couple of days ago. One asked me, if Thiem and Novak are in a tiebreak in this tournament, who will you favor? I said Djokovic. I said Thiem. I will favor Thiem. Because of his brave, because of his heart, because he goes for it. He doesn't play safe. And one said that you are just being what did he say? You are being biased. No, I'm not being biased. And I have the proof now. I have the proof. Yeah, Dominic lost the first tiebreak in the match, that 2nd set. He lost it 8-10. But when it mattered the most, when it was the most important, Dominic, he showed that he has balls of steel he showed, and turned that third set tiebreak around from love 4 down to 7-5. He won 6 straight points and had 6-4, and then Djokovic, he did an ace and won his 5th point of that third set tiebreak, but then Dominic, he converted on his 6th match point of the match. That was his 6th match point when he won the match that he converted. He couldn't convert his 4 first in that second set, which he should have done if he didn't got tight. But he is only human. What a match! After 2 hours and 54 minutes, Dominic, he comes through in 3 sets, exactly like I predicted yesterday. And it was exactly as close as I predicted yesterday. This match, of course, could have gone either way. All in all, Dominic won 119 points and Novak won 115 points. So, of course, Dominic wins only 4 more points than Djokovic. And tennis has slim margins, especially on this high level, where the top 5 players in the world will face each other. What the case was in today's match. What a match! What a match! Dominic, he served really good. He was really clubbing the ball, and he was serving so. I don't know when I've seen Dominic serving this good. Yeah, I've seen him serve higher percentage of first serves than he did today. I think Dominic, he landed 64% first serves in all in the entire match. But he was protecting that serve. My God, he was protecting that serve so beautifully. So beautifully he was protecting that serve. Djokovic didn't serve bad himself. He landed 65% first serves in, Djokovic, and won 85% behind those first serves in. 85%. That is crazy good, guys. 85% winning behind your first serves in. That is really good. I'm going to explain you why Djokovic won that crazy match behind his first serves. But behind his second serves, that was a little surprising. Dominic won more points. Dominic won behind his second serves 53% and Novak won 45%. I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to explain why that happened. But all in all, both of these 2 players played good, solid tennis. But Dominic was just slightly better in big crunch moments. Dominic, he didn't face any single break point in the first set. Until he had his first breakpoint opportunity in the first set in that 12th game, when he won and clinched that first set 7-5. And then in the second set, I must admit, Novak was better player. Even though that Dominic had also one breakpoint opportunity in the second set, when he had that forehand, he was going for his forehand down the line, but he hit the net and he couldn't convert that break point that he had in the second set. After that, Novak was starting to get his teeth into Dominic's serving games more and more. He was coming to juice, he was coming to 30-all, and in the end, Novak created his first breakpoint opportunities, if I'm not mistaken, that second set, and that was not any kind of breakpoint opportunities that Novak created. It was set points opportunities in that 12th game of the second set. But Dominic, he was saving those with big serves, with brave tennis. He saved those 2 set points that Novak had in that second set, and Dominic took himself into that tiebreak in the second set. He kind of bailed himself into that second set tiebreak, because Novak should have won that second set in that 12th game when he had those 2 set points in Dominic's serve. But Novak couldn't do much. Dominic was coming with big serves. Dominic was coming with clutch serves. And in the tiebreak in the second set, they were going toe-to-toe against each other. Dominic, he created his first match points. But like I said, Dominic, he choked, especially on his first match point when he did double fault. And then, of course, against a player like Djokovic, who is an elite top player, you will not come away. You cannot give him too many of chances. And in the end, Djokovic, he clinched that second set tiebreak, 10-8. And then I'm going to be honest, I thought Dominic will never come back from this. this is too big of a mountain for Dominic to climb now after wasting 4 match points, 2 in his own serve in the second set. But Dominic, he was composed, he was focused, he was not dissipating anywhere, and he was holding his serve pretty comfortably in the third set. He was continuing to serve big, to especially doing damage behind his first serves and especially behind his second serve. Dominic has a great second serve, by the way, great kick serve. And great power behind the second serve. Even though that some of the second serves that he did, it cost him some double faults. And I know why. He has so tremendous respect from Novak's returns. And who can blame him? Dominic did 5 double faults all in all in the match. Who can blame him? I have to give Novak credit. I have to give Djokovic a big kudos for one thing that he did tremendously good. He showed to me, and I hope that he showed to you guys as well, that he is the greatest serve returner of all time. In the first set, he was returning Dominic's serves 60%. 60% in the first set. He didn't create any single breakpoint opportunities in the first set because Dominic was serving really good in the first set. In the second set, he was returning Dominic's serves 70%. In the third set, he was returning Dominic's serves over 80%. That is insane. Dominic in the third set, guys, trust me, just trust me, because I analyzed the match in details. Dominic couldn't get any free points in the third set. Every serve that Dominic landed to Djokovic's side of the net, every serve Djokovic, he was returning back. Every single serve in the third set. That was outrageous to see. That was outrageous. The only points that Dominic won in the third set immediately after serving his first serve, the only points was when he was doing aces, which he didn't do that crazy much in the third set. All in all, I think Dominic did 12 aces in the entire match, if I'm not mistaken, and Novak did 5, I believe. That was the only time Dominic was winning points in the third set immediately. Immediately when he did ace. And another time that I remember that Dominic won immediately after serving in the third set was when Djokovic, towards of the last game of the third set, when Djokovic did a forehand long and he was screaming really loudly and he was frustrated with himself. And I was thinking to myself, well, Novak, for God's sakes, you should be really proud of your returns. You are making every single return into play in the third set, more or less, over 80%. He was returning Dominic's serve into play into the third set. That in that third set, that was outrageous to see. That was really outrageous. All in all, in the entire match, Djokovic, of course, he returned better than Thiem. Djokovic, he returned 75% back in play. His return 75%. All in all, which is unbelievable. That is crazy. And Thiem, he did also an okay returning match. Not as good as Djokovic. Who does it? Nobody. Thiem returned 69% of his returns in the entire match. Djokovic 75%. But in the third set, Djokovic was out of this world in returning department. Out of this world. The only reason why he didn't create one single breakpoint in the third set was because Thiem, he was clubbing the ball. He was going for his shots, forehand, backhand, you really name it. He was brave. Djokovic, he came up to some deuces, some 30 all, and Thiem, he never bothered Novak's serve in the third set. Not even second set as well. Especially in the third set. Because Thiem did his worst returning set in the third set, in my opinion. Every serve that Novak landed in the third set, he was getting 3 points immediately. Because Thiem didn't do the greatest returning set in the third set. Thiem was hanging in that third set with serving, with being brave, 0-4 shots. Even though the team actually lost that 0-4 shots battle, Djokovic won more points than Thiem on the 0-4 shots battle. But Thiem was better than Djokovic in the 5-9 shots battle, and he was better than Djokovic over 9 shots rallies. And that's why Thiem won more points behind his second serves, 53%, and Djokovic 45%. And that's why Thiem lost that's why Djokovic won much more points behind the second serves. Behind these first serves. 85% team Djokovic won behind this. Djokovic won 85% behind his first serves, and Thiem was winning 82 because Djokovic won that battle 0-5 shots. This was an insane match. Really, really great to see. Both men deserve to win this match. Thiem was really good at the net. I should not forget to say. Thiem was outrageous at the net. I think Thiem, he went to the net 17 times, if I'm not mistaken. And he won 16 of those approaches. 16! He was so clutch at the net, Thiem. He was so clutch. Djokovic, on the other hand, he was not that successful at the net. He won 8 out of 19 approaches at the net, if I'm not mistaken. So, Djokovic was not, 9 out of 18 approaches that Djokovic was at the net, Djokovic won. So, Djokovic was 50% at the net. Not more than so. And Thiem, he was almost 100% at the net. 16 out of 17 points, Thiem won at the net. Outrageous match. Really good to see. Good quality of match. All in all, Thiem did 50 winners. Outrageous. 50 winners. My God. He fired 50 winners and did 39 unforced errors. So Thiem does 11 more winners and unforced errors. Thiem will always do a bunch of unforced errors, guys, because he's a low percentage of tennis player. He's not a high percentage of tennis player, a la Nadal, a la Djokovic, a la Medvedev. He's a low percentage of tennis player, a la Federer. He will go for his shots, and sometimes they will cost him. And they did cost him 39 unforced errors. But he was rewarded with 50 winners of the braveness that he had. As long as you do more winners than unforced errors, it is always good in tennis. If you look at Novak's stat, Novak does 27 unforced errors and 23 winners only. So Novak does 4 more unforced errors than winners. That is not surprising because Novak is the biggest goalkeeper we have in tennis. But I'm going to give him credit. Even though he's the biggest goalkeeper, he is also the best goalkeeper that we have ever seen. It is not easy. It is not easy hitting through Novak Djokovic, no matter surface. And when you try to hit through him, he will squeeze many unforced errors out of you. And he squeezed 39 unforced errors out of Dominic Thiem in this match. But Dominic did 50 winners. So Dominic did more winners than unforced errors. And that, in the end, decided the winner. And of course, Dominic was a little... Of course, luck always will be effect in this match. When the match is this tight, the luck will be involved here, and Dominic was a little more lucky in that third set tiebreak when he came down from love 40 down to and winning 6 straight points. But all in all, the braver player won here. Like I've said, the difference between Djokovic and Thiem in tiebreaks, they both are the 2 best tiebreakers in the world. At least that has been the case in the 2020 season. But the difference is here that Djokovic, he doesn't risk. He waits for his opponent's mistakes, and he got those mistakes in that second set. He got them, even though that Thiem almost clinched that second set. He should have done that, but he gave it to Djokovic, that second set tiebreak with unforced errors, and especially with that double fault he did in that first match point of the Thiem had in that second set. In the third set, Thiem also started really badly, the third set tiebreak, with a double fault, and then Djokovic did great serves and took the lead for love up. But then Thiem, he just pushed the beast mode button, I felt, and he went for his shots, and it paid off. Like I said yesterday, we will not see a horrible level Thiem. We will not see an average level Thiem. I thought that we will see a good level Thiem or a great level Thiem. You can make your own pick. Was it a good level Thiem we saw or a great level Thiem? It was not a beast mode level Thiem, that's for sure. I don't think he was a beast mode level Thiem, because if Thiem is beast mode, he doesn't do 39 unforced errors. He does less unforced errors than so. But maybe Thiem was great level Thiem. It was great level we saw from Thiem. And if not great level, for sure, good level. And And it was enough. It was enough to defeat this Djokovic, because Djokovic is not in his peak of his career. He is not. He's still very consistent, still very solid. He will not beat himself. Djokovic and Nadal are the least players on the ATP Tour where they will beat themselves. Nadal, of course, is on his own league. He is the number one player of not beating himself, and Djokovic will comes right second behind Nadal. So Djokovic, he didn't beat himself. He wanted to win this match by being safe, by being a goalkeeper, by not going for his shots, and it cost him the match. Like I said yesterday, the reason why I believe Thiem will win, because I think that Djokovic will be safe. He will play cautious, he will play careful, and that will cost him the match in a close battle, and in the end, that did. Even though Djokovic was not far away of winning this match, he was actually only 2 points away of winning this match, but in the end, Thiem was just too consistent, too solid, especially two things that make the difference here that Thiem won the match. He was the braver player, and he was the more clutcher player, at least in that third set, not in the second set, of course. Thiem through to his second straight ATP Tour finals in London, and let's see who he will face there. That match will also be very exciting to see. I've already talked about that match yesterday. You all know what I think and what I believe will happen. Let's see if that prediction will go right as well, like this one did just a couple of minutes ago. And I will not make this video way too long, because someone said to me, Dieter, please do videos between 15 to 20 minutes, and I will not do this video more longer than this. What a match, man, what a match. Maybe one of the best matches this year, at least in a 3-set battle, maybe. You didn't know who will win the match until the last point was finished, and Thiem, he won in the end 7-5, 6-7, 7-6. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and bye bye.